Good morning, everyone. It's great to have you with us here today. Our scripture this morning comes from Psalm 45, and it says, "My heart overflows." What do you think these words mean? How does a heart overflow? The Psalms are poems, songs, and prayers. Many of them may have been written to be set to a tune and sung at special events. People who study the Bible think that this psalm, Psalm 45, was probably written to be sung at a royal wedding. Weddings are special days when love and commitment are celebrated. When you love someone so much, it can feel like your heart overflows. The word overflow means that it can't fit inside the container it's meant to fit in. When we think of something not fitting, that usually means a big mess. If a cup overflows, people quickly grab paper towels to clean up the mess. If a bathtub overflows, it can mean a flood in the house. When the person who wrote this psalm talks about their heart overflowing, they are saying that there is so much love that nothing can contain it. There is just so much extra love that it pours out on everything and everyone around. Can you imagine what our world would look like if we all had that kind of love for all of God's creation? It is so amazing to have that great amount of love. The writer of this psalm reminds us that the love we have in our hearts comes from God, and that God's love for us overflows in our hearts, so we have enough to share with others around us. We also get to tell others about God's great love. This week, find ways to share God's love with others. Maybe you write a letter to thank someone for the ways they have helped you. Or perhaps you bake some treats for a neighbor and drop them off. Maybe you care for your neighborhood and the earth by safely helping to clean it up. We don't have to wait for special occasions to celebrate love and to share it with others. We get to tell people whenever we have the opportunity. May God remind us each and every day of His great, overflowing love for us, and may we share God's great love with those around us. Before I sign off, I want to let you all know that next Sunday, September 5th, we will be doing a backpack, device, school supply, book blessing for anyone starting school this fall. If you're a student or an educator or an administrator, if you are teaching or learning in some way this fall, feel free to have your backpacks or supplies ready. If you're coming in person to worship with us, feel free to bring them with you, and we will have a moment of prayer and blessing for all of you who are returning to school or starting school for the first time this September. Grown-ups, I'll send out an email this week as a reminder and include an attachment that you can print out and have ready for your kids. That's all for me this week, everyone. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget your backpacks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.